Mr. President, your stimulus is sure to bust. It's just a socialistic scheme. The only thing it will do is kill the American dream. You want to take some achievers, somehow you think that's fair, and redistribute to those folks who won't get out of that easy chair. We're having a tea party across this land.
Or the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Country, come on and join our band. We're standing up for freedom and liberty.
We didn't have a group here. I felt like a citizens group is the only way to defeat this. And I waited for somebody else to start the Tea Party or a 912 project, and finally decided I wasn't going to get any peace if I didn't do it. So I put an ad in the paper with the contribution of my dad and a friend, Tom Green. We split the cost of that ad. The first meeting we had 24 people. The second meeting we had 50 people. The third people we had 100. And it's been growing little bit by little bit.
The God and Country Way. Reggie Sadler.
Amen. Thank you, my brother. We're just next door neighbors over in Lincoln County. If you let them divide us, we surely can't stand. We surely can't succeed. You say, but what about the blacks and the whites? I know you won't get on it, so I'm going to go ahead and say, your skin is nothing more than the glorified duct tape God got you wrapped up in. The real you is on the inside. Anything else, don't get in an argument about skin. Don't get in an argument about what party affiliation. Both of these groups have sold us a boat with a hole in it. I tell you, if you ain't doing the job, I'm not caring about the party. I want to know what your principles are. I want to know what your morals are.
Amen. Amen. Freedom ain't free. So when they call...
Naturalized citizens like myself, with backgrounds like mine, are dumbfounded when we look at our country's leaders not being able to recognize this light of liberty while standing right underneath it. What happened? Have Americans, and I'm one of them, have we gone blind and can no longer see this light? I'm reminded, when I think like this, I'm reminded of a statement made by Benjamin Franklin at the signing of the U.S. Constitution. He commented on an engraving of a sun on the president's chair, struggling to determine if it was a rising sun or a setting sun. As he watched the signers put their lives, their fortunes, and their sacred honor on the line, he determined that he was convinced that it was a rising sun over America. Go ahead, that deserves a clap. Not because I said it, but because Benjamin. Now today, we have permitted the ignorant to fool us into believing that not only is the sun not rising, but so when you leave here tonight, when we're finished and you leave, do not rest. Liberty demands that we not rest. Answer liberty's call and be that mighty wind.
Cause you disagree, it's just another of their dirty tricks.
Said very powerfully that we know the stakes. We know the argument for why we need to change the direction of this country. I'm encouraged by seeing you all here. And I'm also encouraged that November is coming.
Yes. Yes.
And that's really what this is all about, is change. We've heard powerfully about the need for it. We've heard powerfully about how one person, about how two people, about how three people who got involved, how they can make a difference.
Let's hear it from the U.S. Navy!
is the Director of Health and Fiscal Policy Studies at the John Locke Foundation.
Anyone who tramples it should be booted out the door.
In Raleigh, we have a tradition now, it's 2 years running, that Beth Perdue steps out of the governor's mansion early in the morning on tax day. She looks and she sees her shadow. That means you got another 6 weeks before you get to your tax refund. The world at night from space. And take a look at all the countries around the world. And you will see, take a look at the East States, we're all lit up. It's a wonderful thing. We have the freedom, despite everything that they're trying to do in Washington, despite everything that they're trying to do in Raleigh, despite what some folks are trying to do here in Shelby, and despite what some folks are trying to do in Cleveland County and in Rutherford County and elsewhere, we still have freedom.
Love this country. Come on and join our band. We're standing up for freedom and liberty. Oh yeah. 'Cause patriots have shown us freedom ain't free. Freedom ain't free. Now we're not advocating violence. That's what the so-called peace crowd do. We're talking peaceful protests to defend the red, white, and blue. We gotta vote out these clowns who don't love the USA. Stay up late, losing sleep, fearing what the French might say. We're having a tea party across this land. If you love this country, come on and join our band. We're standing up for freedom and liberty. Oh yeah. 'Cause patriots have shown us freedom